Welcome. The following is an English translation of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. The translation has been based upon the text 4 Chapters of Freedom. Let's focus on Chapter 3, Vibhooti Pada. Concentration is directing the mind to one specific place. To meditate is to be in a state of effortless focus. Concentration requires effort and focus. Concentration leads to meditation, where there is a progressive letting go of all tension in the body and mind, where you can reside in simply being. It is the highest of yogic practices. During meditation, there can be the experience of a state of bliss where there is no more separation, but an experience of union and interconnectedness. It is the result of letting go of attachments and illusions of control. There is the experience of peace. The integration of concentration, meditation and bliss state together in regular practice enables the practitioner to be equanimous in life. Mastering this integration leads to direct insight and a higher wisdom. Yoga is a process of constant practice. Through practice, integration develops gradually. The yoga of concentration, meditation, and the bliss state are an internal practice where the practitioner goes within. Concentration, meditation, and bliss, although regarded as internal, still exist as an external layer to the state of pure awareness, which is a very subtle state. A shifting towards an inner stillness and withdrawal of attention from the external world strengthens. This transforms the mind, where positivity overshadows the passing thoughts and memories which are challenging. This positive outlook also transforms the body. An inner silence and peace established through the practice of meditation expands into the external life. Meditating on what is uplifting to you creates new tendencies which overpower existing challenging impressions. Letting go of mind chatter and its identification with external distractions transforms the practitioner towards the bliss state. Moving from one concentrated point of focus to another in meditation is a very subtle shift and may be experienced as a continual flow of concentration. The illusion of fragmentation and separation disappears. Everything that exists, including your inner world, manifests along the dimensions of its properties, characteristics, and the stage or condition that it is in. Paying attention to these dimensions allows you to notice how things change. The characteristics of an object may be inactive, active, or a realization of its potential. Everything has an essence underlying within itself. An awareness of sequences of different stages creates the perception of change. Meditative integration on the dimensions of change reveals a past and a future that can be seen. When you let go of the mind chatter and engage in meditative integration, there is a greater clarity of mind. Communication and understanding with everything becomes pure. Meditative integration on impressions recorded in us due to our experiences offers an insight into previous births. Meditative integration on another's gestures, actions, and demeanour can reveal the state of their mind. Meditative integration on another may reveal their state of mind. It does not, however, reveal the cause of their state. Meditative integration, when focused on the interaction between a form, light, and the eyes, an object having had light shone upon it will absorb, reflect, or refract that light. This interaction between the light and the object may appear to be invisible. Other senses of sound, touch, taste, and smells can also be distorted. A practiced yogi can control the senses. There are two actions, active and dormant. Meditative integration on such actions can lead to learning when your current life will come to an end. Knowledge of death is also gained when certain omens are experienced. Meditative integration on friendliness, compassion, inspiration, and equanimity brings about their powers and effects. When you want to achieve something, the first step is to imagine that goal clearly in your mind. Meditative integration upon attuning to your inner light gains greater clarity that enables you to see people, situations, and interactions without interference from your opinions and beliefs. Meditative integration on the sun results in knowledge of the universe as well as within yourself. Meditative integration on the moon results in knowledge of all of the constellations. Meditative integration on Polaris, the North Star, reveals the movements of the stars. Meditative integration on the navel center leads to knowledge of the body. Meditative integration on the throat pit controls the regulation of hunger and thirst. Meditative integration on the energy channel located below the pit of the throat brings about a steadiness in the body and mind. In meditation, when focusing on the light at the crown of the head, one can see realized beings. After having cultivated an inner stillness and silence, the practitioner becomes more sensitive and receptive to intuition. Meditative integration upon the heart space enables understanding of the workings of the mind. A balanced and clear mind is different from pure awareness. Where there is no distinction between the two, the practitioner misunderstands their experiences, feelings, and perceptions. Meditative integration on this distinction results in knowing a pure awareness. Intuitive insight with great sensitivity is awakened with practice. The abilities and achievements which are possible for practitioners can be perceived as extraordinary tools for liberation, or they can be perceived as obstacles. There is a life force that flows through and animates the body. Knowing how this moves and flows allows the practitioner to control the gates of its flow. It is possible to affect the life force energy in other bodies. Mastery of regulating life force energy through breath work can control the movement of energy in the body. This mastery enables the energy to move upwards in the body at the time of death. Thus, it becomes free of the physical body, continuing to ascend against gravity. The digestion of both food and ideas consumed have an effect upon your health and mood. This provides insight into your mental, emotional, and physical digestive processes. You can enhance your capacity to regulate these ways of being to feel radiant. Meditative integration on the relationship between listening and space results in divine hearing, where sounds beyond the range of normal mental capacity are heard. Meditative integration on the relationship between the body, space, and the qualities of lightness enables the yogi to move through space with grace and with extraordinary fluidity. In releasing attachment to the physical body, you become free from your ways of being, allowing the inner light of consciousness to be discovered. Meditative integration on the elements being earth, water, fire, air, and space, along with their interrelated aspects of the physical, the subtle, their inherent qualities and purposes, allows the practitioner to master anything that they are made of. A yogi develops strength where the body becomes perfect, overcoming obstructions due to previous limitations. The perfection of the physical body includes beauty, grace, energy, and hardness. Meditative integration on perception, essential character, sense of self, inherent qualities and purpose results in mastery of these senses. Independence from the senses creates a freedom where the yogi can see without eyes and move without legs. Freedom from all seeing and all knowing is possible when one drops their experience of existence. There is a surrendering to a primordial transcendental consciousness that underlies all existence, which is unmistakable. Liberation occurs when there has been a letting go of all ways of being. The last impression stored in the individual consciousness has become neutral. Temptation exposes the lack of commitment to the path to freedom. Self-importance and pride through contact with others can result in an undesirable consequence. Meditative integration on the flow of single moments of time awakens wisdom and discernment. Through practice, the yogi can be discerning of subtle distinctions of two similar objects, which for many might be indistinguishable. Transcendent knowledge dissolves the illusion of time. It is a state beyond all objects and orders of succession. It is all-encompassing. It is all. When the purity of an individual mirrors pure awareness, all misidentification has been released. All past impressions have been resolved, with no new tendencies developing. Consequently, actions are not attached to any expectation or consequences. All participation in the flow of life happens according to the unimpeded flow of pure awareness through the practitioner's body, mind, and emotions. This is abiding in one's natural state, one's true nature.